Hello class 7 students. In this video we will do a revision on how to make a web page, a very simple web page using HTML. Alright, so as you all know that the first thing that we need in order to make an HTML web page or web page using HTML is the text editor, right? So let me just open the text editor first. So the text editor that we usually use is Notepad. So let me just open Notepad. Okay, so here we have Notepad. Alright, and if you remember, we should always open with the HTML element. Okay, and always remember, you should not forget this, that every element has an opening tag and a closing tag. So this right here is the opening tag of the HTML element, and every web page has, like a human body, has a head and a body, right? So we will first start with the head. Okay, after opening the HTML tag, we will start now with the head. So this is the opening tag of the head element, and we shall give it a title. All right, let us say that we want to make a food menu, so we'll write title food menu, and then we shall close the title element now, so /titla. So this here, this one which I have highlighted, is the opening tag of the title element, and this one here which I have highlighted is the closing tag of the of the title element. Okay, remember that the closing tag always has a slash. Okay, so that is the characterization of a closing tag. Closing tag slash slash closing tag slash opening tag. So now we will close the head element, so we will use bracket /head and then closing bracket. So now we are done with the head. Okay, so after the head, just like a human body, after the head what comes? The body, right? The whole body. So now we will open the body, and within the body we will write first food menu. So that will be in the first paragraph. So to open a paragraph, we will use this element P, which stands for paragraph. Okay, so we will write here food menu. Let me just give a capital letter M, menu, and then we will close the P element. Okay, so /P. Now in the next paragraph, let us write an item. Suppose it is a Khasi food stall, so the item would be something like, Jador. Let's see, it's rupees, let's say 30 per plate. All right, 30 per plate. So /P. Okay, let us see the next item. So if you notice here, for the next item, I go to the next line, but I always open with a P element. Without this P element, all your writings will not come in different paragraphs. It will come in the same line only. Okay, so it's very different. If you want to write in the next line, you always open with a P element, so that will come in the next paragraph. Okay, so let's say the next item is Dochlea. Okay, so let's say that this is rupees, again let's say it's rupees 30, okay, per serving. So /P. And last, let's say for the sake of time, we will not make the items too many, so we'll say it's Dorjan, let's say Dorshan. Okay, Dorshan. So let's say this is also rupees 30 per piece, PIEC piece, and then we will close it with /P again. Okay, so how many paragraphs do we have here? 1, 2, and then 3, 4. We shall have 4 paragraphs. And remember, I will emphasize this again, without these P elements here, all your writings will come in the same line. So if you want them to come in different lines, always remember to use the P element. Okay, so now we're done with the body. So how do we close the body? Bracket /body. That is the closing tag, or we call it the ending tag of any element. Okay, if you have a slash, that means it is the ending or the closing tag. So the closing tag of the body element is /body. So we're done with the web page. We shall close the HTML document. So /HTML, and we're done, right? So let us save this. In order to save this, what do? File, save as, and then let's say that we want to save in the desktop. We'll click here on desktop, and then let us say Kasi stall. Okay, we'll name it as Kasi stall. But remember that your web page will not work unless you give this extension .html. Always remember this. This is very, very important. .html. So let us save this. Save. Okay. So let us go and check our web page from the desktop. Okay. So here we have our web page, Kasi stall. So we'll right click here and then we'll click on, right click and then we'll click on open. Okay. So now we have our web page here. It's a very, very simple web page. If you remember the title of the head here, this is the head. We have given it as food menu. So that is why it has come here as food menu. And in the body, we have these writings here. See, we have 4 paragraphs, right? Food menu, jadwal, clear, and shine. Okay. So let us try to edit this web page a bit. Okay. Let us give color to the background and then let us change the text also. Okay. So how do we do that? So let us open Notepad again. So here to change the background color of the body, we'll use this BG color. This is an attribute. Remember that an attribute can only be used in the opening tag. It cannot be used in the ending tag. So here, if you see here, there are 2 tags of the body element. One is body and one is /body. This is the ending tag and this is the opening tag. So this attribute BG color, we use it in the opening tag. So BG color, suppose I want to give it as a green color. So I write BG color equal to green. All right. Oh, let us not forget the quotation marks. Okay. So quotation marks, green. So let us check. File, save as, again, Kasi stall.html. On the desktop, save. It says, do you want to replace it? Yes, I want to replace it. So let us open our browser here. This is a Chrome browser. And then nothing is coming, right? Like the background is still the same, it's still white. So why is that? Because we have not refreshed it. So we will reload or refresh this web page. And if you can see now, it has become green in color. The background is green in color. So let us try to edit these texts here. First, let us try to edit this text here, food menu. Okay. So in order to edit the text, what element shall we use? We shall use the font element. That is the opening tag of the font element. And let us not forget to close the font element also. Okay. So in between this writing food menu, I have opened a font element and then I close it. All right. So in order to tweak or to edit the fonts, right, there is no element that you can do that except a font element. All right. So that is why I have opened the font element here. Excuse me. So in the font element also, we have to use some attributes in order to tweak or to edit these texts here. So the first attribute that I will use is face. Face means style style. So there are many fonts, many styles of fonts. There is the Arial font, the Times New Roman font, the Impact font. But the one that I will use here is the one which is known as monotype cursiva. Okay, so you have to write it in quotation mark. See, quotation mark, monotype cursiva. So that is the style of the font. Next, we will choose the color. Which color do we want the font to be? So let us choose it to be, since the background is green, so I'll choose it as yellow color. Okay, and then the size of the font. So I'll use this attribute size here. So the size I want it to be 6. So quotation mark, close quotation mark, 6. Okay. So 3 attributes I have used here. One attribute is face, the other attribute is color, okay, and the other attribute is size. Okay, so 3 attributes I have used. Okay, so let us check how it turns out to be. So again, file, save as, Kasi stall, save, yes, and then we click on this browser here. which opens our web page, and then we reload the page. So if you can see, this food menu here have changed. It has become yellow in color and bigger in size, which is 6, and the style so this style is known as monotype cursiva, remember that. Okay, so let us try to change these 3 also. Okay, so let us open Notepad again. So here again, what shall we open in order to change the fonts? We shall open the font element. Okay, first let us open it and then close it, /font. So again, how many attributes shall we use here? 3 attributes. Face, and then size, and then color. Okay, so face, let us choose it as Arial. Okay, so I've chosen the face to be Arial, and color, let's say I want it to be white, so WHIT to be white, and then close quotation mark. And size, I want it to be smaller than the food menu text, so let us say 4. Okay, 4 points. All right, so again here for Dokhe also I'll do the same. Font, let us close it lest we forget, /font. Okay, and then here face equal same thing, Arial, color equal white, and size equal 4. Okay, so here also same thing. So in order to make this quicker, so that because it's the same thing, right, what I can do is I can just select this. Okay, so you left click on the mouse, do not release it, keep on pressing it, like hold it, so you select this till here, and then you right click, copy. Now you come here, just before this text here dot shine, you right click again, and then you left click on paste. See, but let us not forget to close it because we've opened the font here. All right, so let us close it, bracket /font. Now we're done. Okay, so file again, save as khasistall.html on the desktop. Yes, save. Do you want to replace it? Yes, I want to replace it. So let us open our browser and then reload the page. Now all these texts have changed, right? So this is a very simple web page that we have made using HTML. Okay, students, so revise just this for your practical exams. Okay, remember that it will not come exactly as this one, but if you have revised this, you will be able to do your practical exams well. Okay, and if you have any question, you can ask me now on WhatsApp also after watching this video, or you can always ask when we meet in class. All right, in the classroom. Thank you, students.